Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have 3 people read to you the memes of your dreams? Well, wonder no further, because this is GPTV and this is Nailed It Part 2.
Ha! Nailed it! That's what I'm gonna say when I win this challenge, okay?
This is a new challenge to everyone coming in. Welcome to another React challenge. This one is new. So the rules are the following are memes that we have to deliver. And if we break before delivering the complete meme, we fail.
Scientists have just announced today that dolphins are second to man in intelligence levels. No way. Women are in 3rd place now. The proposition that Rich is making here is generous. I feel like saying second to man doesn't imply that man is first. I honestly think that man might be 5th. Woman is probably 2nd. I think dog is number 1. Because they clearly know something that we don't.
Scientists have just announced today that dolphins are second to man in intelligence levels. No way, women in 3rd place now. Hey, that's fucking rude, mate. Honestly, I really, dolphins are smart, but are they second? I don't know if that's even true.
Scientists have just announced today that dolphins are second to men in intelligence levels. No way, women in 3rd place now. So, yeah, no, women are in 3rd place. Also, you don't want to be compared to a dolphin. Those things are kind of fucking scary. They will abuse you in the ocean.
I used to get Stephen Hawking and Tony Hawk confused. What the fuck? Understandable. They both loved ramps.
Word. I used to get Stephen Hawking and Tony Hawk confused. What the fuck? Understandable. They both loved ramps. I too have a lot of actors whose names I get mixed up very easily. Also, I like that this is German Facebook.
I used to get Stephen Hawking and Tony Hawk confused. What the fuck? Understandable. They both loved ramps. They did. One loved going down them, the other one going up them. Hi, my name is Jason. Nice to meet you, Jason. Squish and Friends, family, all of the Bulbasaur lore. Say, Jarvis, did you know that Bulbasaur has great matchups against the first 3 Kanto gyms? He does. Bulbasaur, great for starting up. What was your starter? Let me know in the comments. What was your starter? And can you name all the evolutions of the first starters in the comments without Googling it?
Hi, my name is Jason. Nice to meet you, Jason. Say, Jarvis, did you know that Bulbasaur has great matchup against the first 3 Kanto gyms? This makes sense, you know? Sometimes you can't fit all the names of the people that you meet inside your brain because you have completely useless facts in your brain. I feel like that's gonna be great for Nikki. Nikki is about to give some fantastic fact that none of us know about, but it consumes her entire being and brain.
Hi, my name is Jason. Nice to meet you, Jason. Friends, family, Bulbasaur. Say, Jarvis, did you know that Bulbasaur has great matchups against the first 3 Kanto gyms? This is me, but it's not Pokemon. It's the names of Pokemon. No other facts about Pokemon, especially not mechanically in the game, but I do know the name of every single Pokemon. You show me a Pokemon and I can tell you its name. I like Pokemon. Or I will know the name of every dog in the neighborhood and not a single one of their owners. That's the other thing that I do.
Imagine hitting doggy and your grandma starts asking how you've been. I mean, do you have the planchette out while you're just, going at it? I feel like that could screw up the way that you're communicating, you know?
Imagine hitting doggy and your grandma starts asking how you've been. That tattoo goes so fucking hard. Not to be that guy, but it's always so funny to me when people are so scared of that specific Ouija board layout, because that specific layout is the Hasbro Ouija board. You mean to tell me you're scared of a piece of cardboard made by the people who made Monopoly? I understand, an ancient Ouija board that, you found in your grandmother's basement that's, made of solid oak and has letters carved into it with what looks suspiciously like a burning knife that had blood on it, but, Hasbro Ouija trademark Ouija board font? Come on.
Imagine hitting doggy and your grandma starts asking how you've been. Okay, but then you have to hold, your hands like this, right? Like, you have to be, like, holding them like this so that it actually moves around and you can, like, read the messages on the back, you know? Otherwise, you're just staring at a Ouija board. What if your dick is the planchette and your dick just, like, points?
Breakup in 1998. Can I get my CDs back? Breakup in 2018. Can you delete those pictures of my asshole? I feel like this one might have broken me just now. I'm not sure. I'm not the kind of person that would save something like that. I'm also not the kind of person that genuinely wants pictures of people's assholes, even if they would be my partner. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yums. I'm just saying that if you have pictures of people's assholes, you should probably delete them.
Breakup in 1998. Can I get my CDs back? Breakup in 2018. Can you delete those pictures of my asshole? Honestly, valid. I've never sent an asshole pic, but if I did, please delete them. Also, hello, I live in Portland. We're all fucking weirdo nerds. I still make mixtapes. I want my mixtape back. Hello. Thank you. Give it back to me. You know who you are, and I want it back.
Breaking up in 1998. Can I get my CDs back? Breaking up in 2018. Can you delete those pictures of my asshole? Breaking up in 2028 will be like, hey, ChatGPT, can you write a breakup letter to my girlfriend who I haven't talked to in 3 weeks to her actual face in a joking tone? That's only 3 years from now. God, that's only 3 years from now.
Last night I had a dream that I told a joke that was so funny it killed people. I woke up after killing someone with it and in my tired stupor rushed to write it down before I forgot it or fell back asleep. I just checked and this is what I wrote down. Yo girl, so dongle she sprongle. Yo girl, so dongle she sprongle. Dreams are fucked up. Dreams are so funny and fucked up, none of them make sense. I don't think that you could kill somebody with this joke. Do you have a joke you think you could kill somebody with? It's funny in the weird way. It's funny in the way that it makes no sense.
Last night, I had a dream that I told a joke that was so funny it killed people. I woke up after killing someone with it and in my tired stupor rushed to write it down before I forgot it or fell back asleep. I just checked and this is what I wrote down. Yo girl so dongle she sprongle whips out my... Why does it have to be a steak ad, bro? Please tell me it's real, because that is so funny that you had a dream that you killed people with your dick. And I imagine you said the joke and your dick came out and was like, suck! Just uppercut with peen.
Last night I had a dream that I told a joke that was so funny it killed people. I woke up after killing someone with it and in my tired stupor rushed to write it down before I forgot it or fell back asleep. I just checked and this is what I wrote down. Yo girl, so dongle, she sprongle, whips out my... Censored. This is the kind of shit that I do. But I don't do it in my dreams. I do it in my waking life. I say shit like, she so dongle, she sprongle, literally all the time.
The best part of hand washing dishes is jerking off the silverware. You have to. You have to get in the crevices of the silverware and also like what else are you supposed to do? You're not gonna scrub it with a sponge like this. You have to. You have to just jerk off the silverware.
The best part of hand washing dishes is jerking off the silverware. Disagree. I just don't like hand washing dishes. The soap makes my hands really dry. I don't like touching food that I've eaten or just the stuff in general. I don't like it. I don't know why. I've never liked it. I just rinse it off, scrape with a fork, dishwasher. You know, just straight in the dishwasher. If I have to do it by hand, I will. Ironically enough, I'd rather touch a penis than a fork covered in food. I don't know what that says about me, but we're learning things today on the internet, aren't we?
Little Miss Angry. Are you one of those like weird little cartoons, the British ones? The best part of hand washing dishes is jerking off the silverware. I could not stop thinking about someone trying to do that to a knife. My intrusive thoughts are telling me all about cut up fingers, and it's the only thing I can think about, so now I'm going to force you to also think about it, because I'm not trapped in here with you, you're trapped in here with me. You're the one that's stuck in this hell with my brain. I'm in it all the time, but you're the one that chose to click on this video. Imagine jerking off a serrated knife, because it's the only thing I can think about now. And now it'll be the only thing in your brain, too, jerking off a serrated knife.
When Disney finally decides to remake 101 Dalmatians. Wow. Are we really doing that?
When Disney finally decides to remake 101 Dalmatians. These are dogs. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't get it.
When Disney finally decides to remake 101 Dalmatians. I know what you're trying to go for here. But the only thing I can think of is how they look like they've copy-pasted the same dog over and over and over again, just like all of their princesses who have the same fucking face.
God has given us eyes, not to judge others, but to look at titties. Mouth, not to criticize, but to kiss titties. Ears, not to be sensitive, but hear titties? I don't know. Hands, not to punish, but hold titties. I like that it's a cup too. It's like just cup in the titty. Moral of the story, right? The holy moral of the story is that we need to look at titties and touch titties and kiss titties and love them, but with consent.
God has given us eyes, not to judge others, but to look at titties. Amen. Mouth, not to criticize. Why is it spelled that way? But kiss titties. Amen. Ears, not to be sensitive, but to hear titties. I don't know. Amen. They make a sound if you try hard enough. Hands, not to punish, but to hold titties. Why is the letter I in titties censored every time? Ease. Eyes, not to judge others, but to look at titties. If this is what church was, I probably would have stuck around.
God has given us eyes not to judge other, but to look at titties. Mouth not to criticize, but kiss titties. Ears not to be sensitive, but hear titties. Okay, yeah, you put your little ear up against them. Hands not to punish, but hold titties. What else have I been put on this earth to do but to look at titties, kiss titties, hear titties, hold titties? Live, laugh, love, titties.
British people be having sex like, yes, splendid, indeed, scrumptious, carry on, good heavens, I'm arriving. Yeah, I imagine that's pretty accurate.
British people be having sex like, yes, splendid, indeed, scrumptious, carry on, good heavens, I'm arriving. I'm arriving. I bet there's somebody out there that talks like this when they're having sex, and, good heavens. Good heavens indeed. Indeed.
British people be having sex like, yes, splendid, indeed, scrumptious, carry on, good heavens, I'm arriving. I have heard the I'm arriving joke many times, and it is fantastic. Yes, splendid, indeed, scrumptious, carry on, good heavens, I'm arriving. Does that do anything for you at home? Please tell me it's not.
Planet. All of these planets. Has birds? No. Okay, so basically, because there are no birds on any of the other planets in our solar system, are we saying that birds kill people? I think sometimes they do.
Planet, death, has birds. No. Earth, yes, and so many deaths. Coincidence? I think not. It's that guy from Dexter who just like, surprise motherfucker, always knows something's up, but you just can't explain it. You just can't fucking prove it, but you know something's up. What are the fucking birds not telling us, dog? What are up with these birds? They work for the bourgeoisie. Bro, they spy for the government. What are they not telling us, dog?
There's a lot of planets pictured in this image. The only one with death count is Earth, and it consequentially has birds. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, birds are smarter than us, and they will kill you. It's final destiny once humans all kill each other, like we're bound to do, like we're determined to do. We will be taken over. The planet, we won't live to see it, obviously, but the planet will be taken over by crows on land and crabs in the sea. The crows will technically be in the air, but also on land, they'll also hide behind the trees. And I think the spiders and the crows will probably eventually go to war. The crabs are just minding their business all the way down. The crabs have bigger things to worry about. The crabs are busy doing their crab things, which is being in the ocean, minding their own fucking business, like we all should be. Except we were in the ocean, minding our own fucking business, we would drown. But like, the point still stands. That is what will occur. That is the future.
Judge, how do you plead? Not guilty. Hot milky. Hot milky. That's how I plead. Do you plead for hot milkies? I am not going to answer that.
Judge, how do you plead? Me, looks at lawyer. Lawyer, mouths. not guilty. Me. Hot milky. You should really have these conversations with your lawyer before you're standing in the courtroom like this. If you can't remember what you're pleading, then I think that you should have grounds to argue that you are mentally unfit for trial.
How do you plead? Me. Hot and milky. Hot and milky. I like it. That's how I'm going to plead next time I get in trouble with the law. I've never gotten in trouble with the law, but if I'm in this situation and they ask, how do I plead? I'm just going to have to look at them and say, hot and milky, Your Honor. And then I'm going to get arrested.
You get $100 million, but you can't measure your ceiling fan for 3 days. Would you do it? Fuck. I can't measure my ceiling fan for 3 whole days. This is a really, really tough decision, but you guys, I think I should give it a shot. I think I should give this a shot.
You get $100 million, but you can't measure your ceiling fan for 3 days. Would you do it? Huh. I somehow think I would survive. I guess if you presented me with $1 million or not measuring my ceiling fan, then for the first time in my life, the temptation to measure my ceiling fan would be present.
You get $100 million, but you can't measure your ceiling fan for 3 days. What would you do? I get $100 million, but I can't measure my ceiling fan for 3 days. No, see, that's impossible. I need to know my dick in comparison to my ceiling fan. I gotta measure that ceiling fan, take a photo of my dick with a measuring tape. Prove how long it is. That way you have a visual representation. When you look at ceiling fan, you're like, that's his dick size.
Bruh, how the fuck she fold towels? She folds towels like any other person. I don't even necessarily use my chin to fold towels. I just use my hands. There are many ways to fold towels, people.
Bruh, how the fuck she fold towels? What? Fold towels? How do you fold towels? Guys, I'm too dumb for memes!
Bruh, how the fuck she fold towels? Hold them with your teeth. She has her ways. I understand what you're asking, though. I think she's found a very creative way to do it, probably, if I had to guess. Like, the side of your face, laying it flat on a surface.
Hubby likes shoving soft-boiled eggs up my vagina. I can hold 3. Then I squat down and lay the eggs like a hen, and hubby will eat them coated with my juices. This is so deeply unsettling. Like, do you wait until they cool down? Like, do you hard-boil the eggs, put them in the fridge, and then shove them up your vagina? Also, like, what if you get an egg stuck up there? I also think that this is a recipe for a yeast infection. Like, this has so many problems for me.
Hubby likes shoving soft-boiled eggs up my vagina. I can hold 3, and then I squat down and lay the eggs like a hen, and hubby will eat them, coated with my juices. The thing that makes me the most angry about this is that I can't decide if she peels them or not. And peeling soft-boiled eggs is so annoying. I'm not here to yuck your yums, but it seems like so much work. The world is a magical place. A magical place with people that make me question what their upbringing was like to get here.
Hubby likes shoving soft-boiled eggs up my vagina. I can hold 3, then I squat down and lay the eggs like a hen, and hubby will eat them coated with my juices. That does not sound great for your pussy health. Maybe stick to artificial eggs. Be careful what you put up your cooch, okay? I'm a feeling. And that is all of them. See, I did super good. Like, I didn't fail this once, not even a little bit. Like, I did great. Totally straight-faced. Not a single moment of laughter. Right here.
So happy for them. Just like you should be happy for me that I survived that video. And that's like I'm also happy for you for not throwing up in your mouth a little bit, just like I almost just did, but I didn't do.
This new challenge, there were a few that kind of got me, but genuinely, I think that I nailed it for the most part. I think that I'm gonna leave here a little disturbed and wondering a lot of things. But did you nail it? You'll have to let us know in the comments below, please, and give this a thumbs up. And let us know if you guys want us to keep doing these new style react challenges.
Enjoy your memes. Have sweet dreams. I was trying to think of a way to work in creams, but I couldn't think of how to make it the hot milky defense be about creams.